How about it's me, and we're going to do like a review on the games that I have today. I can just go up and down, but I thought I'm going to scroll through and like try to remember some of the interesting games that I have. I think this game was interesting. This was a Golden Mirror against John Bear, Mr. First Rock in the Moon or Second Rock. I don't know which rock he is, but yeah, I actually have a summon team here with the Masao as well. At this point, we're just like doing the classic thing by lettuce. Masaok Slug is obviously a good synergy as well. Maybe I should have taken that avocados, but I thought I have like to sell gold here. Like this is already four gold for me to sell. Like my goal is to just like sell this to and try to like figure out what kind of a unit I want to hit. Ideally all the scalers, and the other things that I really want is going to be like a Saiga. So I didn't think that I need like that much gold to roll, and I thought the scaling is better. And we did lose this because like they are in our quote unquote strong stage because they won like avocado for the gazelle, so they're pretty fucking huge. Maybe I should have taken the Fakita. Looking at it again, because it does seems like it's going to make me like a massive dog, but I just couldn't tell if that's going to be relevant. Because this gazelle's acting like a scorpion is like kind of confusing for me, because like the way that you beat gazelle, right, it's high attack but it's like very low HP, so you kind of just like want a lot of attack on your units as well. And here I'm putting attack on my sea lion because I'm pretty sure none of my units going to survive like a swing from the gazelle anyway. And yeah, like a falcon is still like doing stuff here, but I'm kind of fine. That's a beautiful breakpoint for him as well. And here we actually win the round because the beluga doesn't have anything inside of it. And just like buying lettuce as the classic as per usual. I think I counted here and figured that I actually need one banana for my Saiga, so I just bought it. I'm still doing like attack scaling, and my sell slot right now is the Muskox. I don't care if it's have a cherry, the other thing is like more relevant than the Muskox. I got a flea there, so it's actually like making my team like quite weaker. The easiest thing I think to try to like avoid a... Also, we lost the runners there. I've been like struggling against Falcon. I thought that unit is like so strong in the mirror. It's like pretty hard to not make it have value. Here I actually like deciding between Grizzly Bear and the Cobra, because I thought Grizzly Bear would be good because he have a Falcon. So there's like a million ways, because he's going to steal my summon. It actually better for me because it triggers my Grizzly Bear, but Cobra have better peak. And I have like a sea lion scaling, so like why not just like take a Cobra? Actually not sure which one is going to be better. My instinct is just telling me instantly, because like Cobra, yeah, I mean it's a Cobra, why not? But I'm not quite sure, because like the requirement for the bear is like easier anyway, so. And maybe it will trigger more often and more to relevant units on the Cobra, I'm not sure. But anyway. But yeah, here like the same thing with the bear. Like I'm still getting like a lot of Cobra trigger because the Falcon is like stealing my units, so it's kind of like the way my current solution to beating a Falcon anyway. And we did hit the very lucky snipe there. Here I think I took the sea lion level, yeah, because I just want the Cobra to level, and I have odds of hitting another Cobra from leveling that up anyway, so usually in a different situation I would just like put slime chocolate under the Cobra. My shortcut is like if you have a chocolate, just put it on your biggest, or like not biggest but highest tier unit, because most of the time it's going to give you the most value anyway. So even if you have like a 1.5 unit or something, it's still better to just do that, because again it's the easiest way to get value. And we did lose this round, but we did have a massive Cobra, so we are like ahead right now. I think I sold the Osprey here for the pretzel value. I'm still like freezing that pretzel, trying to figure out if I should do it or not, and I just like slam it because I have fun as Saiga. I'm like, you know what, sure. I can like multiply all of my summons and I get the pretzel value, so we can get the Cobra higher attack much faster. And I still have like a 3 life to work with anyway, so. And they're doing that, so my goal right now is to just like try to find Durian. And all of this pig snap spawn is like not relevant for me. here we hit the level 2. And again, I found a sec word. I don't remember if I consider it or like just take it. Yeah, I think I consider it a sec word, but I'm like, I don't know if I want another unit in this slot. I thought I wanted like a Beluga really badly as my 5th unit, because again, like I said, it's the unit that gives you ability to kind of randomize your final unit, so it's you can just like do whatever you want. And here I put the Sea Lion in the back, by the way, because I'm trying to avoid Nurse Shark snipes, so I want the Corba to be like above 18 HP basically, and hopefully the Slug as well to be above 18, so I can put a Slug inside a Beluga and be safe. And I can put the bigger slug in like in a bag to have like Onion Valley, because right now I want my onion, so I don't want to be forced to need it to buy like a potato or something. And we did get to 18 now. Just need like one more round of buffs and we can dodge the... They did like hit a level 3 Warthog as well, which is very strong, but our Cobra is also super strong, so I'm not bothered. Look at all of that scaling, and we did win the game with the power of Cobra. That thing is still like super good. You just need to figure out how to make it survive and you'll get there. The same like it's like the same thing as PDF, right? Another interesting game. I don't remember this game. I don't think that's that interesting. Oh, this one is like interesting. I think I talked about the Silver Fox in my other game dump, but here I actually hit like a very early Silver Fox, and by very early I mean just like ahead of curves. And the goal here is just now trying to get as much Cockatoo as possible on it. And I have a Meerkat anyway, so I'm like, you know what? Why not? I think I can compete with my opponents with this Meerkat, and with this much gold, I'm a pretty happy man. I was debating whether I should sell the Meerkat or not, but I thought I can still like win rounds with the Meerkat, so I should just like do this rather than keeping the Cockatoo. I really wanted to keep Cockatoo, but alas, because right now I have those Weasel. Most likely then I'm not going to sell the Weasel so that I can have the gold advantage the entire game. And here the Blowfish snaps actually fucked me. But yeah, now that potato is also looking pretty good as well. I still want the Cockatoo. I really do believe that level 2 Cockatoo is very important in this build, because it's one massive Silver Fox anyway. And I'm pretty sure I hit it eventually, but in here we just send 3 gold and I just like put it again. And I just put in the Cockatoo. I have a lot of gold. There's like good chances I'm going to keep it, or like hit it, I should say. So now my goals is just like sell the Meerkat eventually at some point. Like we are losing rounds, but we are like 3-4 gold ahead. Yeah, we have 4 gold ahead. So and here I just bought a flea because that's the biggest counter that I have against his board. As long as I can remove the garlic on that unit, I'm pretty happy. Still have this Cockatoo as well, by the way, just because I really want to make the Silver Fox big, and I skipped that one as well, and we did hit it. With all of the gold, we finally hit the level 2 Cockatoo and also Waffle. I probably should have considered this play as well, because I want to put weakness on 2 unit, really. Also, this is like an unforeseen consequences that I didn't even think about before, but because of my Durian, my flea is actually targeting the wrong unit. So I should think about that more in the future. Here we only have 1 lice, but I hit all of these Cockatoos, and now with the extra Waffle as well. I didn't even like consider this too, because I didn't think that there's any value from all of them, and just getting more Cockatoo on my units like better anyway. And now their counter is like a skunk. Or like a skunk my Silver Fox. The issue with this is that because my Silver Fox is my highest tier unit, I probably at some point should try to get like a tier 5 or a tier 6 to change my Cockatoo target so I don't easily get skunk. But here, yeah, the Blowfish misses and we managed to survive the round. I didn't manage to kill my Weasel, which is bad, but Maybe I could have just like fronted it, but I don't know. I thought I wanted like a big chunky unit in the back to try like a absorb the Blowfish stats, like Blowfish snipes. And here we did hit the Beluga Warthog. I'm still like not sure what to do here, whether I can sell the sea lion or not, because that potato looking pretty important. Like if I'm not keeping the sea lion because of its sea lion ability, I'm keeping it because it have a potato, and I feel like I need something to block snipes in the back, basically. Like the idea is to just have something that can like always absorb the Blowfish snaps, so it doesn't like hit my important units. And here I just sold the sea lion. And I took the Warthog as well, by the way, inside of Beluga, for the same reason, because I talked about this before, I want like second target for my Cockatoo rather than it like keeps constantly buffing the Silverfox, so I decided to just like end on this. My flea is like countering their hedgehogs, and they did eventually buy the skunk as well, but we were in a good position here, and I end up winning by the singular banana that I decided to buy a long time ago, because I know that it's going to be relevant at this position, and they can't. The great thing about this is like they can't be me because my summon is better. Like they can't make a difference with like a honey. They need something that is like comparable to a 4/4 spawn, which I don't remember if Pack 1 have. I don't think so. Probably like the only thing that I can contest with is like a spider with sheep, but with that much hedgehog, it's not likely going to happen. But anyway, any other game that is like interesting? Oh yeah, this game is also interesting. It's against a Furious Intensities, a very famous person that is like elephant forcing. So even from the start, I already know what kind of board that I'm going to make. A really low on flea because I just want to counter his thing. And there's the flea, so I just like sell the opossum, and I even sell the sea urchin. I thought I needed it, but I really don't want to miss out on the manatee buff. And I have like double lettuce frozen, so this is like the most gold division thing. And as you can see, I also have the Harcubital again, and the Chipmunk. Chipmunk is a very strong pet now that it's free again. And because I'm playing against this person, I'm just like planning to try to get like a potato at some point with my Chipmunk. I do believe that potato is much better to multiply than banana in other situations. You know, I just bought a baboon and just start spamming salad, or like lettuce, I should say. I think I remember this being wrong because I kind of like, yeah, I probably should have just like bought a African penguin, but I thought the 3 rolls are like worth it to try to find a flea. You know, did it just to like hit a Cubital, which is also good. And yeah, I think this lettuce was still important as well, but I forgot that my manatee is actually only 3 HP at this point. Know that I actually needed something to help the manatee survive rather than buying the lettuce, and we did hit a potato here, so I just like bought a potato on the Chipmunk and put it on the manatee so like it can help it survive. And I'm pretty sure it's freeze this lettuce as well, but yeah. And now the goal is to just find more flea, more manatee. Level 2 manatee would be huge, level 2 flea would be huge, and we're just like stalling. This baboon is also very sellable. I have a pretty like good scaling setup. I have my pivot in form of Hercubital. I'm in a really good spot. I'm pretty happy with my board. And here I just sold the baboon for the sea lion because I really like sea lion. I think the wide scaling that it gives, the HP is like often super relevant, and now with the Hercubital as well, I have the synergy. The Hercubital is going to give me my attack, and the sea lion is going to be my HP, so it's pretty nice. Also, I should probably talk about the crane, but like we can talk about it more once we unlock pita bread. But yeah, like I'm still happy here. I'm just like waiting until I hit the unlock durian. I still have my attack, and we did like just hit durian immediately in the opening shop, which is lovely. I think what I should do here is like, as buy the manatee, I have like tier 6 and try to decide whether I want to buff it with a cockatoo or not. If not, then I just bought both of these cockatoo, and I decided to not take the German Shepherd because I don't think there's like any reason to take it against that. Because they probably going to buy an elephant at some point, so, and having like a big German Shepherd that is going to be targeted by the Snug also doesn't feel good, so I just decided to do this. And I waited the wind round. And I wanted my 5th unit to be like another, like a Beluga again. You can see the commentary. Also, I did that as well because I'm expecting Blowfish. I didn't do like level 2 crane very often, so I'm trying to do that more often. Now I actually, like if my unit gets hit by a Blowfish, I can actually like renew the melon again. Freeze this too because I want it on the Beluga, and I didn't want what's the word? Chocolate cake and Beluga just yet. Just trying to decide whether I need it or not. So I'm still fine with it like having a durian, and it seems like durian is going to be very relevant anyway, so that is an issue with it. Also, yeah, I just completely missed this. I buy Beluga, buy chocolate, and buy durian on it. I forgot that how Beluga work is that if you do this, it's actually like eating the catfish, which I completely forgot about. I thought I have a Nyala inside of my Beluga here, but it still like do the same thing anyway, so. I'm still buffing the flea, by the way, because I want the biggest flea possible, even though it's getting like skunk. I just want like a lot of attack on my flea. And I just like consistently break through here. And there's a crane value as well, shout out. Good decision to get the level 2 crane. And here we hit the Warthog, and I have a almost level 2 Beluga, so, and there's a Pita Bread. Again, this is like an insane scaling. Sometimes even good enough, even if you don't have a crane, because plus 15 per pita bread or per food is crazy. Every single time you do this, so. Or I guess the math would be like a plus 10, right? But still, that's a huge value to get from a singular food purchase, so it's pretty nice. And here I get a punish because I'm doing this. I let him like just farm a lot of Blowfish snaps. But then I just fronted my flea, and there's not really much that I can do. I didn't want this. Maybe level 3 is still fine, but I thought they're almost dead. I much prefer just getting like flea with chocolate cake, so I can like instantly remove that melon. And I don't think they can like reposition really. If they try to like value train my flea, I think I still have like enough attack to compete with that anyway. So once again, the melon value and the potato value as well, and we're just comfortably winning those rounds. Another pita bread. I've been like hitting so many pita breads. It's like such a high roll pita breads. It's incredible. Just trust the chocolate cake because again, I had that idea, right? To have like a flea with chocolate cake. Just if I just have that, they just can't do anything. And as you can see, my board is very big. Just from like the scaling is just this really. The Manatee is like my only scaler. Obviously, there's also scaling, but it's only level 1. Like most of the scaling comes from that, and also there's also the Cockatoo in the middle as well. But yeah, the singular Manatee, I do believe that it is the strongest scaler this pack have, and like I said, usually you just want one big unit anyway, like a 1 tier 6. Either like a Fire Ant, a Warthog, or a German Shepherd. Usually we're just like comfortable with by having like a one singular big tier 6. You're just going to win like a lot of games. Any other one? I don't remember if I showcased this game. Oh, I think this was also have an interesting case as well. It's kind of like a showcase on how to beat Mimikocto. Basically, they have like a big board, right? And now my goal is to have like 2 durian and try to like. But the interesting thing that I want to talk about here is that I don't really particularly know this matchup, but the one thing that I know is the greatest thing about Sekber is like I don't really care about my unit fainted. If anything, I'm like prefer it to faint as fast as possible. Here it actually hits my wolf, right? We managed to trade here. And here, the Mimic Octo is hitting my pick, and I'm fine with that because it just triggers my Segbird and it just like makes my Cobra massive. So like it just feels like Segbird is one of the way to try to like value from Mimic Octo. I thought like, this unit is pretty scary, but Saiga, Saiga, Segbird, and also like Peter Bread can pretty comfortably compete with that. There will be games where that's not happening, like if they hit Ammonite too fast that you can't set up for the counter. But I think if you have like Potato set up on your like important units and just like roll until Peter Bread happen, you should be like in a pretty good spot. Any other interesting games? I think that's it for today. Hopefully enjoy. I'm trying to see again if there's like any more. I thought this one was interesting, or maybe not. No, I don't think this one is good. But yeah, I think the theme for today is like Segbird is still good even after the nerf. The idea is to just have like a massive unit as long as you potato it. Also, you don't need to put the Segbird in the back every single time. I think there's like a lot of situation where it's just like better breakpoint to put it like in the fourth or the third position. Unfortunately, all of my examples here today is like putting in the back every single time. But if there's like if you can calculate the amount of triggers that the Segbird going to have by putting it on the turn 4 position, you should try to do that. But anyway, hopefully that was informative. I'm going to post more of this in the future. I'm going to still like grind golden packs. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.